guys, welcome back to my channel. We're starting this video off with our eyes and our brows on fleek because today's video is on a brand new foundation review, and this one has been super long awaited. I feel like everything's just been long awaited, girl. Long awaited. It's long awaited. It's long awaited. It's long awaited. Mwah. This is the new-ish Huda. I always say her name wrong, and forgive me please, because someone says it this way, then another person says that way. Help. But this is the new foundation from Huda Beauty, and I finally got my hands on it. It was sold out for so long. They finally restocked it, and the color that, hello there, and the color that was meant to be my shade was actually sold out, but I'm a little pale now, so we decided to take a chance and grab the shade lighter. So this shade that I have here is Latte 300. And I believe this foundation runs for around $40. And so many of you have been wanting to hear my opinions on it, so here we are. We're going to review it, swatch it, play around with it, and we're gonna wear it throughout the day and see how it lasts. So let's jump into it. So first off, I love this packaging. If this is good, I need some foundation. I mean, I need some like highlighters, oh my God. I need some concealers. So this is the packaging. I do love the packaging. It does feel a little on the, not like more on the affordable side, the packaging, but you know, it looks pretty. It has a pump, so honestly, everything else I don't really care about. So it doesn't really have a smell to it. I'm gonna apply this on with a brush first. This is definitely full coverage. Like oh my God, 110% full coverage, and I don't say that in a bad way. You can just tell by like the thickness of it. This is meant to be full coverage. I definitely don't like a brush, but we go through this every time I do a foundation review for you guys. Brushes just like don't work for me. So I'm gonna move over to a Beautyblender. I mean, guys, it feels good. It looks good. As I said, the color is like slightly too dark for me. So I guess good thing that I didn't go with my original color that I was gonna go for, because this one is definitely just a shade off. So here we are zoomed in. You can definitely tell that this foundation is full coverage without a doubt. I am seeing a little bit of like, kind of like dryness happening already, like creasing, I mean, in this area on my forehead and around my mouth area. I think for this, I probably would have gone with a more moisturizing primer in that case. So I think if you have oily skin thus far into the video, guys, I think that it would work out really well, but as it's sitting right now, it's just kind of creasing a little bit where kind of my normal creasing always happens. But let's go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, and then I will be back with my pre-thoughts and then my final thoughts. Alright guys, I'm back. I finished my makeup, and we got a lot of gloss on. Hold on. Okay. And this is what the foundation looks like from far away. Let me zoom you guys in, give you my thoughts, and then we are going to keep this on for the rest of the day, and then I'm gonna come back and let you guys know what I thought. So up close, still have like the same concerns as I did before. There's just a bit of texture like on my forehead and in like just like the T-zone area. The cheeks look perfectly fine. It's just a little dry right now, right as I have it on. I've not sprayed any setting spray. You guys know that I did a foundation review and I sprayed setting spray, and I like fucked it up so bad. So we don't spray setting spray anymore when we're doing foundation reviews, just to kind of see how the foundation sits itself. So with that being said, you guys, we are going to wear this for the rest of the day and see if it ends up sitting better on my face, and see, you know, maybe if I get a little bit oily, if this is going to sit a little bit better, which I have high hopes that it may. So yeah. So I will be back in a couple of hours to show you guys what this foundation looks like. Oh, hey you guys, I'm back. It's the end of the day and I'm exhausted. I don't know if we're ever gonna really do like this like creamy colored eyeshadow again because I just don't know if this is styling. But going back to the foundation, I wanted to zoom you guys in to kind of get your thoughts on what you think the foundation looks like and how it did. So zooming you guys in, here is the forehead. So the forehead and the creasing kind of around on the foundation just kind of stayed as is. If you look at the look as a whole, you can kind of see that it doesn't look as dry as it originally did. My cheeks, they look pretty decent. Where I actually have acne, you guys, looks worse. I don't know if I would recommend this foundation if you have, you know, acne on your face or pimples kind of like I do. And I feel like that could come off as like saying such a horrible thing, like you shouldn't wear this because you have pimples. But I'm just like, I don't normally have this much acne or pimples on my face. So I just always recommend when you have, or just what I've experienced personally, when you have acne or anything that's on your face, it's better to go lighter than go heavier. And this is a full coverage foundation. I think that it's definitely full coverage without a doubt. But I think that this foundation would work so much better with someone who is neither oily or dry, just someone that is nothing, like not combination, just doesn't have oil, it doesn't really experience oily or dry skin, it's just kind of like somewhere in the middle. Or it could potentially work with someone whose skin is very, not very oily, but more oily than mine, because I'm noticing like that creasing in those areas where it kind of gives that dry illusion, or that like my skin is dry. And I think that's just because, to be honest, I don't really know exactly where my skin kind of sits. I think it's combination, but more oily. But I don't think I'm oily. So yeah, I'm not like super like, oh my god, I love this. I definitely want to try it again to kind of figure out the best way to make this foundation work. I want to say using different primers underneath this foundation. I feel like more of a silicone based primer would work much better with this foundation. And that's kind of what I gotta say. I definitely think because of how full coverage it is, it might have actually worked better with a brush in this case, where the brush can really like blend everything out. So that's all I have to say about this foundation right here. As I always say in all of my videos, and I always tell you guys, I never sit here and bash any foundation or any product whatsoever, because something that doesn't work for me could work for you, and something that works for you might not work for me, and vice versa. You know guys, if you're interested, give this foundation a shot. If it doesn't work out for you, go back to Sephora and exchange it and try out a different foundation until you find the one that works for you. That is it for my foundation review on the Huda Beauty foundation. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. Make sure to subscribe right here, and of course, don't forget to check out all of my other foundation Fridays right here. And don't forget to click that notification bell after you subscribe so you don't miss out on a single video. I love you guys. I'm so tired. This eyeshadow is creasing and I look like an amateur and I need to go to sleep. So, and I will see you really soon.